Hello and welcome back to more Pauper. We are going back with more Tron Storm. I've made a lot of changes to this deck. Some dramatic changes that we're testing out. So we're just going to go through the major things. The first is 2 Forest untapped. That is to facilitate crop rotation. I'm trying to streamline the deck, speed it up as much as possible, but then also increase consistency. I was originally against crop rotation because the main game plan was to get up to 20 mana specifically and hit your opponent. So like every single time you crop rotation away in Urza's Tower, your total like possible quantity of mana decreases. That's changed though because of the card Teach by Example, which is 2 mana. Whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, copy that spell. You can choose new target. So this has a lot of things going for it that I like. The first is it doesn't target the spell. So if you're trying to like double cast a Caravec's Torch, it's going to cost 2 more to like copy it. This, you just have to play it and then play this spell. That's the first thing. The second thing is it's so good against counter magic because if you play this, they pretty much have to counter this instead of countering your Caravec's Torch, Rolling Thunder or whatever. And then, you know, they're only countering your 2 mana play instead of your like 15 to 20 mana play. So I like that quite a bit. The other thing is this is such a faster kill because before you needed 21 mana, which is like, you know, all of the Urza's power plants and all of your Urza's towers, plus an Urza's mine, which is almost all the Tron land. So that's going to happen on turn 5 or 6 most likely because you're, you know, like 40 to 50 cards through your deck, which happens usually after the second Galvanic Relay, which starts on turn 3. So it's still pretty good and you can win that way. With Teach by Example, you only need 13 mana because Caravec's Torch for 11, or X equals 10, Teach by Example copy, that does 20 damage. 13 mana is so much easier to do. That's like you cast 1 or 2 Explorers and suddenly you have a couple Urza's Tower and you just kill them. So this deck is capable of faster kills. We have the wombo combo of crop rotation plus Teach by Example. So like, let's say your hand is, I don't know, like forest, Urza's Mine or something weird. You play crop rotation, you sacrifice a forest, Teach by Example, or you play Teach by Example first. The copy doesn't require you to sacrifice a land, so it's like 3 mana, sacrifice 1 land to get 2 of any type into play, and that's just like a huge mana boost. Teach by Example replaced Growth Spiral. I'll find that one. This was a card I was not like super fond of, but it was necessary because we needed to continuously play Explorers to hit 20 mana. We don't need to do that, number 1, but number 2, we can just Teach by Example copying Explore now. And, you know, it does effectively the same thing. So it's like, it's just a really good card for this deck. You can copy Metamorphose, you can copy Abundant Harvest, but mostly it's there as a win condition. The thing I'm not certain about right now, I'm pretty low on win cons. I only have 3 burn spells in the main, and that's something I'm concerned about, but I just want to try and see how low we can go. I could easily see this being wrong and needing to cut like a Barbed Sextant or a Rolling Thunder or something. But I'm just trying this build to see how consistently we can go off. So that's most of the changes. The other major change is Barbed Sextant and Guild Globe. Basically, I found that the times I was losing was when I ran out of colored mana. Like, if I did not draw a Prophetic Prism, they countered it or whatever. I just would have so many hands where I hit Tron and did literally nothing because I couldn't cast any spells. In particular, hitting Tron or like early turn 1 plays are important. Terrarion wasn't great because, okay, there's a lot to explain. But essentially, the other thing that was a problem was when I was like cycling through my deck and I came to dead-end cards like Terrarion, where I couldn't play it and couldn't get mana off of it for colored mana and things like that for hitting Galvanic Relays. So that's why I'm running Guild Globe over Terrarion, just because it draws the card instantly, it adds the mana instantly. Barb Section is there so that you can, because a very common line is like Tron land, Abundant Harvest, Barbed Sextant, or like, you know, just 1 land Abundant Harvest. So instead of having Terrarion, which you can't activate, just having another thing you can crack for mana right away felt good. So that's most of that. This sideboard, we have some cool stuff versus Affinity, Circle of Protection Red. So basically our biggest concern of Affinity is Atog Fling. And I was running Fenguin Marauder, but the problem with Fenguin Marauder is like, if you hit it off of Galvanic Relay early, it just gets exiled and you can't cast it. And you don't really have like 6 mana just sitting around to be able to do stuff. So this just stops Atog, it stops Fling, it stops Galvanic Blasts. Like, you pretty much just can't die. You're gonna have red elemental blasts in your deck to deal with the big Gear Seeker Serpent or whatever. So then you just have to deal with their 4/4 dudes, which is not a big deal. So there's that. Running Fire Cannonade, just in case we play against creature decks, and then Highland Forest out of the sideboard. We replace a forest, so we can cast red elemental blasts more consistently. That's the deck. We're just gonna jump into a league, see how it does. See you guys there. Oh right, we're playing against Merlot BDS. We're on the draw. I'm going to keep this hand. It's not the greatest hand, especially if Ancient Stirrings whiffs, but they are playing black, which is a rough thing to play against game 2, because probably duress, or not duress, discard is like the best thing against this deck. They just discard like your Galvanic Relays or whatever, and you're in trouble. I don't care too much about Knight's Whisper. The life gain is also problematic if they're playing like a Pestilence or whatever, and they just gain a bunch of life. But now that we have the copy spell thing, I think we're doing quite a bit better. I could Ancient Stirrings, or I could Prophetic Prism. I think we want to Stirrings here. Yes, that lets us hit a different Tron land. We can do that. We can play the Sphere. Next turn, we can Explore. We can play Prism. We can do whatever we want. And they have no idea what deck we're playing too, which is nice. Okay, Castigate. I guess they take my Stirrings. But they could take Prophetic Prism. That could pose a problem to me too. Actually, that would be a really sick play. And this is why I'm so like intentional about hitting colored mana. Okay, they take the Stirrings. There's an argument for taking Prophetic Prism there. Let's bite the bullet, just make sure we get the Prism in play. And I will play another Urza's Tower and Chromatic Sphere. There could be an argument for holding Chromatic Sphere in hand now, because this deck is really hard to play. I think actually I'm supposed to hold the Sphere, specifically just because of Galvanic Relay. Because I essentially want to be able to, like, the turn I draw it, I play it. Yeah, they're going in. Respectable. It's going to take them a really long time to kill me. Barbed Sextant. So that's one I probably am going to play now and just crack right away, I think. Because I have a bunch of other green mana. This is kind of tough. I'm not dying quickly. I need to remember that. I think we can just Barbed Sextant at the end of their turn. Because if I do it now on my turn, they can cast... Like, if I draw Galvanic Relay, they can Castigate, and that's not great. Okay, they have the Ornament. Take a hit for 2. Yeah, I'll crack this. Draw a card. So I have 4 total card draws. Actually, this turn I'm going to draw 6 cards if I want to. Which puts us down to 40, which means we're relatively likely to hit Galvanic Relay. We can decide real time how much we want to go like all in on it. That's not amazing. Let's crack this for green. That's another Explore. I'm gonna Metamorphose here. I had red-green. Okay, there's a Relay. Okay, there's a Relay. So what do I do here? I can Chromatic Sphere. I think I just crack Chromatic Sphere here and try and hit something good. That's pretty good. Some might say that was a decent draw. Okay, so now I have a lot of mana. So now I can go like Barbed Sextant. I'm going to cast an Explore here. Play another Barbed Sextant. And then I have this much mana, 6 mana left over. So I think I can add green for Weather the Storm. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can Weather the Storm and then Galvanic Relay. Reasonable life cushion. Then we Relay for quite a lot. We have double Explore to just get tons of mana. And we have Teach by Example, Caravac's Torch. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have... Wow, we didn't hit a single land? Wow. If we draw a Tron land, we have lethal. But if we don't, then we're in deep trouble. Come on, deck. Oh, I don't have Metamorphose, actually. So we can go Power Plant. This is rough because I hit 2 of my 3 burn spells as well. Right, I have 2 colored mana sources, but not 3. So let's Guild Globe. Okay, Land Grant helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I think I actually do just have lethal here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. We do this. Play a forest. I can't play a forest. So my only way to kill them this turn is explore into torch or explore into something. I have to cast explore here, I think. And then I can play this abundant harvest. This one's gonna grab probably land to set up for next turn, and then I go teach by example, blue red. Then we torch, but we were just short of doing what we'd like. But basically when we draw our next spell, it's gonna be super lethal. Same targets. Yep, just short. If we had drawn a Tron land, or no, we needed like Manamorphose, I think, to salvage that turn. But they're only going up to 8, and if they want to activate Pestilence, like, yeah, they can castigate some of this stuff. It doesn't matter too much. Oh, Crypt Rats, okay. I mean, they're killing me somewhat quickly. Let's Abundant Harvest or non-land. Prophetic Prism's good. Galvanic Relay is good. I think we can just do this now, right? Add green. Cast Explore. Teach by example. Okay. Chromatic Sphere. Select this for red. Or is this mine? That's good with the Explore. We can Manamorphose now. Or red. Another Galvanic Relay. I probably just do that. Let's go Relay. Cast Relay. And there's no burn spell there. We should be able to find it, but that's ridiculous. Did I use all of them? Torch? Thunder. No, there's one left in the bottom 8, and I've put cards on the bottom of my deck, so there's got to be a couple. They just concede. Oh, I did hit Torch. Okay. No, that's my graveyard. They didn't see win. I literally could have had 0 win cons in the rest of my deck, I think. Okay. Against this opponent, we definitely want... let's see. There's things we don't want, which are... I'm not in love with crop rotation against an opponent who's playing discard. So we'll start there. We need more Torches and Rolling Thunders. I think Torch is just better because we can't get them discarded. I probably need one more, I think, just to make sure I have enough win cons. To make that happen, we can cut... Explore is like kind of medium in this deck. I'm on the draw. I could see cutting a forest. Now that I'm not running crop rotation. That seems a bit crazy, but I've done weirder things. I think I'm just going to get rid of an Explore. Run it like that. Oh, actually, that was a mistake. I was supposed to bring in green. I think this person could bring in like Dust to Dust or whatever to exile our Prophetic Prisms. That would not be the worst play I've ever seen. So I think I was supposed to bring in the Highland Forest. Oh, this hand's pretty nice. Keep this one. So they duress, they take Galvanic Relay probably. Oh, they don't duress. Okay. We get to go Urza's Tower, Chromatic Sphere. Okay, someone was at the door. They are aggressively tackling my mana, which I respect. I do have Abundant Harvest though. I'm going to save the Manamorphose for next turn. We're just going to Abundant Harvest for land. Power plant, okay. Because if they do that and then they kill my forest, I could see a problem. They castigate, so I think you just have to take the relay here, because otherwise I'm gonna do some dirty things. Yeah, that's a good play. But again, like this deck plays a pretty good slow game now that I have like a bunch of win cons. Like yes, I don't have Galvanic Relay. Oh, I guess I do. So what do I want to do here? I can relay this turn for like 3. That's not a huge amount. If they take my relay, I'll be a little bit sad, but I think we're just going to Abundant Harvest. Because they have a lot of things they want to play on turn 4. There's the mine. So I want to play the power plant because I think that's the one they know about. But if they don't duress me next turn, we're going to be in a really good position. And I think turn 4 is when they want to play like the 4-drop or whatever. They're just holding up mana. I'm good with that. Oh, I need to play I make this mistake. We're sequencing well here. So we hit Tron, we're going to Manamorphose. Or red-green. Then we're going to Manamorphose again. Or green something. I guess green-red. Oh, one says, you are Tron with Storm, don't think I'll have fun, both nightmare sides together. I'm just going to say, well, maybe it'll help them finally ban Tron. Said, we definitely want green for Explore, then we can add red. Where's is mine? So now I can go Explore into... I guess I do probably want to play Land Grant. I can't find anything, but this helps my Galvanic Relay Storm count. Relay for 5. Pretty good hand. So these two are hit by Castigate, but like, what does their deck do? So we go Urza's Tower, Guild Globe. We're looking for Explorers. Play that one. Crack this for green. Okay, that's a lot of power plants and whatnot. I guess I'm gonna play this Guild Globe first. See what this hits. Chromatic Star. Alright, play this Chromatic Star. We're looking for another Galvanic Relay as well. Add red. Okay, that's a lot of land. But I mean, that's kind of fine, right? We could just... I'm gonna play this so they don't, you know, we're immune to duress or whatever. But I think I'm gonna keep that in hand to make sure we have ability to generate colored mana. Because now, like, we just play our lands and kill them with burn, right? Like, not a big problem. Dust to dust. Okay, so I can crack this for a card. They did bring in Dust to Dust, which I think is a good idea. We draw Manamorphose, which is good. And I think we pretty much have enough mana, or we're close to enough mana to kill them. They have Castigate. Oh, that's a good play. Oh, excellent Guild Globe. Okay. Yeah, so if I had Highland Forest, I would have red mana access. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? I think I just wait. If they want to exile Rolling Thunder, there's a lot more where that came from. Ooh, I like that. Thorn of the Back Rows. Become Monarch, sure. Galvanic Relay. So we can go versus mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I do have lethal next turn if they don't do anything. Okay. COP red is a problem. Bringing in Flaring Pain. Can I beat COP red? I mean, if they tap out, but they're just never tapping out. Okay. Well, I would have had lethal. They played it at the perfect time. What's our new game plan? Option 1 is concede. Option 2 is deck them via the Monarch, but that's a 21 turn endeavor. Like, I can't even Rolling Thunder their creatures. Okay, they have the Guardian. I mean, we're getting a better idea of how they're sideboarding, right? COP red is like very big information. I guess pretty much, well, I don't know. Not that many people run that card. Another Guardian, that's fine. I don't think I'm going to deck them via the Monarch. And they're holding up 3 mana every turn. They may be holding up Prismatic Strands as well, now that I think about it. Play Explore. We know we like this one. Power Plant, Prophetic Prism. I'm just going to concede, save everyone's time. I can't win through COP red right now. So let's bring in our Flaring Pains. It seems like they're not going too much on the discard, so I think I can get rid of the Rolling Thunders and just run Flaring Pain. And we want Highland Forest over this forest. That way we just have access to red mana all the time. Going first. Yeah. Keep this. So there are 2 torches left in the deck. Yo, my pest control keeps showing up. Alright, we're back. Where's is mine? Barbed Sextant. That feeling when your pest control is the pest. Deep down. So they have Scoured Barrens, so we can Abundant Harvest for a land. I'm actually going to... Land Grant shows them my hand, which I think is fine. I can get Highland Forest. Then we can sack this for green and Abundant Harvest for a land. There's Urza's Tower. And I don't really want to let my Chromatic Star get hit by Revoke Existence. I'm going to wait. I'm not like turbo rushing against this opponent. Now that I've seen their sideboard, we kind of know what we need to do. They take the torch, which is the correct line. It's a bit scary. Okay, we get to go Guild Globe first. Because if they exile this, at least we've drawn the card, and it's much worse than Prophetic Prism. And I'm just going to get down the Highland Forest so I have access to colored mana at all times. They exile Guild Globe, which is fine. So we did play around Chromatic Star getting exiled. They're going to bounce Gambira Crossroads. Yeah, this could be a tough matchup, actually. It's a matchup I would need to practice more, I think. So we can get a land off Abundant Harvest. Okay, Forest is actually not that bad, because then I can go Forest into Explore. Play another Urza's Tower, and I kind of want to save these cards in hand. That way I can Galvanic Relay better. They have Guardian. Okay, so we are under a clock. Oh, I don't want that in my hand. So I pretty much need to hold up mana because they could castigate XL Flaring Pain. Because they have Bajuka Bog too. Wow, this is pretty brutal. Let's go Prophetic Prism. Okay, there's the Power Plant. Yeah, let's go for the Galvanic Relay here. Add green. Okay. Given that I bricked, I think I'm probably better off not going for Galvanic Relay now. COP red is really, really hard for this deck to beat. But we're Tron, right? We could bring in a ton of enchantment hate. They revoke existence to Prism. That's acceptable. Because now we have this red source. Oh, we would have hit it too. Okay, let's play tower and pass. They have a play in their upkeep? Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. Silvercool Campus Scarbon. I didn't even notice they're playing that card. That's kind of sweet. They gain some life. So we need to go bigger to kill them. We only have 2 burn spells to do it with. So Galvanic Relay for a bunch is actually a little bit sketchy. If we hit both of our burn spells, we could just lose. Oh, we have 2 Flaring Pain. How did they scry? What's 1 card on the bottom? Okay. Drawing 2 Flaring Pain at this position is not great. I'm going to wait like 1 or 2 more turns just to make sure we can get a better storm. Obviously, I'm weak to discard, but if my opponent's just aggressively digging for COP red, and then I have double Flaring Pain, it's going to be hard for them. But I think this type of game plan is so much better against us than Counter Magic is. Alright, we have Metamorphose. Now I feel I'm pretty comfortable going for this. We can add red. Metamorphose again is pretty good. So we do this for red, red. Barb Sextant helps. Metamorphose. Red, red. Guild Globe's pretty good. Take that. Play Explore, because why not? Ooh, a second relay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And we're going to hit another land. So it's going to be 18, 19. We're going to have to Flaring Pain, and I guess I want to do that from my graveyard. 19, 18 times 2 is definitely enough to kill them. So yeah, we're going to just cast Flaring Pain here. So they would need Circle of Protection red, plus Bajuka Bog, plus Castigate to kill me. I think that's something I'm okay playing around. Basically, the reason for doing this is it makes it cheaper next turn. And I want to keep Barb Sextant so I can get colored mana. Let's relay. Let's see what we hit. Okay. Relay. Are you kidding? No teach by example? Alright, that's problematic. There's 2 in the deck, and they're in the bottom 16. But I could just go something like Torch Relay, or, you know, set up a big relay this turn and go off next turn. They cast Castigate, so I guess I pretty much do have to do this. Flaring Pain. If they have Bajuka Bog, you got me, you know? Okay. Now's the time to kill them. We draw a card. Can't it just be Teach by Example? Wouldn't that be easy? Land Grant? I guess I do cast Land Grant, right? Because I need... Oh, there's a forest somewhere exiled or something. Oh, I have Highland Forest, right. Okay, so I hit a ton of Tron pieces. Let's start with Metamorphose. Green, red for green, green. There we go. Okay, then we get to go Urza's Tower. Is the most mana. They only have 1 mana up. They could play Hollow, so I guess I want to play Flaring Pain here first. I only need 13 mana, so let's just float all my mana and see what's up with that. 17. So I can go Chromatic Star for red. Sack this for red. Then I can Flaring Pain. Then I can Guild Globe for blue-red. Teach by example. Torch. 15. 30 damage. What a beautiful deck. Teach by example is a huge boon. Took that one down. See you guys next round. All right, we're playing against BNP. We're going to go first. Tell opponent good luck, have fun. This hand is dubious, but I'm on board. I mean, we're going to show them our hand and they're going to be like, what even is that? And I'll be like, I don't know. I don't know what this hand does. Opponent bulls to 5. Okay, that's probably good news. And I think we're just going to play this a bit safe and make sure we don't draw the second forest. Like, if we drew a forest, it would be so bad for this land grant. Now they know what's going on after they've mulliganed. And, like, some decks just can't, you know, handle this. You know, Nettle Sentinel. The Nettle Sentinel decks are the ones that can do good things against us. So we can save land grant for Weather the Storm count. I think I like that. Let's just play Guild Globe. Obviously, if we draw particularly forest here, we're screwed. But they mulled the 5. So hopefully we have like some amount of time. Quirion Ranger. Okay, I mean Quirion Ranger basically means they have all the mana they would need. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, well, now there's no forest left, so Abundant Harvest just hits a Tron land. Hits Tower. I think I am gonna Barb Sextant here on their turn and just try and draw stuff. Because if we hit Tron, we can probably play a bunch of Storm with Chromatic Stars and things. We have enough colored mana. We just need to make sure we can survive with Weather the Storm for more than like, you know, Storm count of 2 or whatever. Check this for green, draw a card at the next turn. Okay, there's Tron. Where's his mine? Chromatic Sphere for green. Chromatic Star for red. Relay? Abundant Harvest. At this point, I think we can Abundant Harvest for non-land. Prophetic Prism is kind of the perfect thing here. Then I can... Ancient Stirrings is never like the best thing you want to play, so we can just cast this now. Probably just hit Urza's Power Plant. And then we can Weather the Storm to gain a good bit of life. Right, we're at 32. They have 4 power in play. And they're flooding pretty hard. And they can't even trigger a creature to die, I don't think. Okay, there's a Power Plant. We're just going to play this a bit slow. We have like a couple turns. We want to like guarantee we're hitting Galvanic Relay. Okay, Pit Skulk does increase the clock. Explorer is pretty good. We can play Forest. I'll cast an Explorer, see what's up. Another Power Plant. I'm just so unlikely to hit this Relay. I think I'm going to play Barb Sextant though, and we're going to crack that for a card on their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have like 2 turns. So basically I need to Galvanic Relay this turn and then go off the following turn. Yep, they gotta do it. Sometimes your creatures just aren't gonna die and you just have to hunger the Hall Pack. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I have this turn and then 1 more turn. So we sack this for red. Don't do anything with it. We draw the card now. Okay. Time to go for it. Chromatic Sphere. Like this for red. Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Carevex Torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If we hit Teach by example, we do just kill them as well. So let's play Explore. Chromatic Star. Like this one for green. Where's this Power Plant? Chromatic Sphere is our last draw at Galvanic Relay. Alright, well, this is not good. We still have lethal if we happen to hit Teach by example now, but drawing both land grants is particularly bad. So right now, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm dead in 2 turns, so I no longer can Galvanic Relay. They could have Vines, or yeah, Vines of the Vastwood. If I use Karavek's Torch, now I'm top decking to like much fewer good cards. Not hitting a Relay in the top 30 cards is brutal. I think there's 4 Relay and 2 Teach. Teach wins example. Teach by example wins right away. If I go for Torch and they have Vines of the Vastwoods, I just like definitely lose. So we're just gonna crack Barb Sextant on their turn. And then see if we can hit Teach. Gorgon Pit Skulk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I miss, I could technically torch the Pit Skulk and then try and go off the following turn. So I draw 2. Teach by example. There we go. What a good card. It's like this for blue red. Cast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79. Yeah, we got this. Add red. Sometimes you just play to your house. Teach by example is a huge boost to this deck. It's kind of disgusting. And this plays around like some amount of life gain or whatever. Okay, game 1 down. That's good. Game 2, they're going to have Weather the Storm. So I think this is the matchup where Rolling Thunder is pretty nice. Fiery Cannonade. I like having 1 Weather the Storm, because like you saw there, it just gave me a bunch of time. I don't even know what I want to do here. I think Cannonade's probably better than a Rolling Thunder, but I definitely want 4. I can get rid of Crop Rotation, but I like Crop Rotation. I guess I cut a Barbed Sextant, and on the draw, I will cut a Land Grant. This is the sideboarding that we are doing. I think one thing that my game could use in general is like, I need to get better at sideboarding. Hand's not bad. They mold to 6, I think. Okay, that's a lot of versus mines. But that does represent a bunch of mana eventually. I hope they just hold up 2 mana. Oh, sure. I guess him being a 5/4 does mean I'm trying to get rid of the land grants. That's kind of a fast clock, but I think it's okay. Let's sack this for green. That's pretty bad. That was like the worst case scenario. At that point, I mean, I can't even cast Land Grant properly. Let's just cast this. Get the other forest. If I draw the other forest, like, that's so bad. Alright, I'm dying very quickly here. So I think I'm getting rid of Fiery Cannonade. The sideboard plan is interesting. Okay, Metamorphose. So let's go forest, Metamorphose. Gonna be red, green. Just Galvanic Relay, I guess. I don't know. I don't think they even saw the Galvanic Relay, but now they know. But I think I'm dead. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Okay, game 3. Maybe you need to bring in some amount of fog. I don't think Fiery Cannonade is the thing. I think just outlasting them, weather the storm. I don't even know if I want this Rolling Thunder. I think we're just going to go back to the original game plan of being quick and killing them. I don't think they're running weather the storm. In fact, now having 1 Rolling Thunder is a good failsafe, but let's run first. Okay. Go mine into sphere. Karavek's Torch, actually, we can use this one offensively if they do another Bayou Griff thing. Okay, let's play Explore and hopefully hit a land, please. Sure. You get to see what's going on, but we hit our other forest. I almost just want to cut Land Grant completely and just mulligan to Urza's Mines, because drawing forests is so bad. Like, basically every game we draw both forests, we just lose. They Bayou Griff? Nest Invader. Okay. Okay, crop rotation's good. So let's do... I guess we want to cast Explore first. Ancient Stirrings is also pretty good. We whiff? Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, I think we lose. I think if we hit there, we have a pretty good shot at this, but whiffing on Ancient Stirrings in this deck is... yeah, not good. Also unlikely. We take 4. Nope, we take a lot more. Alright, we got a crop. Well, it's hard. We're just gonna stack this for green and draw. There's relay. But I don't have red now. Oh my gosh, we're getting so punished from like stuff that shouldn't be punishing us. we can crop rotation this away for Urza's power plant. Then we can cast Explore and hit Urza's tower, or not. We're just so dead. We're like just spinning our wheels trying to hit lands and we just haven't. So maybe some amount of fogs would be good. The problem with fogs is they don't really work with Galvanic Relay. There's the Bayou Groff. Cool card. Torch, yeah. We are dead. Alright, see you guys next round. Oh, right, we're playing against Abidjahavs. Something like that. Tell them good luck, have fun. And we'll keep. On the draw, this hand is a bit sketchy, but we have Chromatic Star into probably Abundant Harvest. We want to guarantee we hit a land instead of just make it likely, because okay, we're playing against elves of some sort. It could be Stompy, it could be elves, any of the above. Elves is a rough matchup because they're just fast, right? We have like one fiery cannonade. We might need to bring in more. Okay, the Stompy for sure. Whoa, double Rancor Quirion Ranger. They're going in. That's gonna be hard to beat. I mean, we could just draw Caravec's Torch or something. Correct this for green. Please draw land. Okay, didn't really want to draw that land, but we do now get to play Prophetic Prism. And Land Grant can help us with Galvanic Relay, but now we're in the need crop rotation very badly area because we're about to die. I mean, that is, the second most aggressive possible hand the opponent could have. Oh my gosh. They took a bit so I didn't record. They have an 8-4, so I'm dead this turn. That is like the fastest. Alright, we're dead. I don't want to reveal my secrets. That's like the fastest, turn they could possibly have. Okay. Against them, I wanted to bring in COP Green. I feel like COP Green is the card that I should just have in my sideboard actually. Because I don't really care about killing their stuff, but just like COP Green on that giant thing, they just can't hit me, and then I'm in good shape. They bring in like the 5-4 and stuff. We could bring in one Fiery Cannonade to try and snipe them, but they are going to be sideboarded for that. I think I'm going to try the main deck configuration again. Because like, Cannonade doesn't really protect us from Elephant thing. I could bring in another Weather the Storm maybe. Weather the Storm in, Barbed Sextant out. I'm getting the feeling I should only be running 3 Barbed Sextant, because it is like the worst draw in my deck now. Yeah, I mean, I keep this. Maybe not. I mean, one thing I could be doing wrong is not mulliganing aggressively enough. Like, you're playing Tron, we need to keep hands that just hit Tron quickly. They mull to 6, okay. Chromatic Star, just in case they kill it, I draw a card. Okay, they didn't do anything turn 1, that's good. I don't have to reveal my hand turn 2, that's even better. And I'm 1 away from Tron. And there's crop rotation, so that's even better. They kept a 1-lander? Perfect. Oh, okay. Sure. Let's go Power Plant. Natural Tron always feels good. I'm gonna wait a turn if they're not doing anything. They might have to discard the hand size. Okay. Oh, I see what kind of hand they kept. Yeah. Okay. These Barbed Sextants are gonna be the death of me. I have a ton of mana. I think I'm just gonna like hard cast Land Grant here. For a forest. Play that forest, I can then crop rotation. Play a second Barbed Sextant. Do I go for Galvanic Relay? My crop rotation is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I think given the nature of this matchup, I probably just have to do it. So let's go for that. Crop rotation, sack forest, grab tower. Sack this for red. Abundant Harvest. So let's sack this for green. Grab non-land. Prophetic Prism. Okay. We miss. So I can torch down a Nest Invader, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drawing 2 cards next turn. I could be better off just waiting and then just trying to hit Teach by Example Caravec's Torch, right? Because with 10, if I hit an Urza's Tower, then I could just hit them for lethal. Okay. And I'm holding these in hand for Galvanic Relay. Come on! Oh my gosh. Well, there's the tower. So if I don't die this turn, then we are doing some stuff. It makes me, every time I draw something and it's like just the top card, it makes me feel like destroyed. Oh, okay. That's definitely something. Yeah, every time oh, okay, that's definitely something. That's a lot of damage. There's a Manamorphose though. It makes me feel like there's something I could have done differently to have a chance at winning. So we get to go like this. Chromatic Star for red. If I hit Teach by Example, I think there is a world in which I could win from here. Then we Manamorphose. That's going to give us red-green. Then we're going to cast Explore. Really want to hit a land. Perfect. Chromatic Sphere. Chromatic Star. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Storm count of 5. I think I do crack this for red. How many Manamorphose have I used? A couple. I think I do this as well. Red, red for red, green. Another Chromatic Star. We just want to make sure we can teach by example. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have enough. Show game log. I think I've played only one land, but I did play Explore. No, I played Urza's Tower and then I explored into a land. So I've played my max lands per turn. The thing we need to decide is, do we want to torch them? Or do we want to kill Nest Invader? 79. I don't think they can kill me. I think we just torch them because then any other torch we draw is just lethal. So we can torch them for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so if we just torch them here for 5, then if we draw any other burn, we just kill them. Ugh. No, we draw Teach by Example, but not burn. This deck is hard, man. This deck is hard. There's a lot of math and a lot to figure out, right? If we had Teach by Example, we could just kill them outright this turn. We would be 1 card less deep into our deck. We're taking 12 here. Taking 14. Okay. There's a land grant. I guess I may as well get the non-existent forest out of my deck. All right, what are we doing here? I think it starts by cracking this for red. If I draw any burn spell, we win. Okay, that'll do it. Manamorphose. Red, red. Then we can go forest. Manamorphose. Or red, red. Then we can go Teach by Example. Then Rolling Thunder. For 12. Okay, we got that one. Yeah, Circle of Protection green. That's a card I need to put in this deck. I don't think Weather the Storm is really good enough. I don't think Fire Cannonade really does that much. In fact, I think I'm just in on Karavak's Torch because we are just trying to kill them. I think this is just a straight up race. I already have 2 Weather the Storm in the deck. Okay, I think that's good enough. I think I'm already regretting cutting Rolling Thunder. I don't know. Again, we're figuring out this deck. I don't think I can keep this hand. Let's see, we have Land Grant for Forest. Yeah, I mean, if we get really lucky, this hand could do it. I don't know how much better a 5-card hand is going to be than this. But yeah, Circle Protection green, just going in the deck. They do have Gleeful Sabotage, but again, we can't really play Moen's Peace because if you hit it off Galvanic Relay, you can't use it. Or you can, but it's like 5 mana, that's a lot. They rolled the 5. I'll take it. Query Ranger. I'm about this thinking to see my hand, but that's okay. And we're gonna abundant. Well, yeah, let's abundant harvest per land, not a forest. Okay, because then we can ancient stirrings and like get more choice over what land we pick. Maybe. Please don't be Rancor. Okay, it's just a 2-drop. Bayou Griff. Oh, I don't like that. It's also a 1-lander, which I don't like. Okay. Now I can abundant harvest for land again. Okay. Play the power plant. You typically want to wait to play the tower because normally like you're gonna have to like use sphere mana to offer this power plant to get some value. They have 1 land, but you know, 3 cards in hand. Another burning tree. Yeah, this is why you bring in Fiery Confluence and Rolling Thunder or whatever. Oh my gosh. Alright, everyone's yelling at me. I don't know how to play this deck. That was definitely a mistake. So we can... I need to like do something this turn. I need to hit Tron this turn. I cited out all of my answers to these situations, which was a mistake. I will admit that. I think that involves casting Explore. Where's this tower? Check this for green to Ancient Stirrings for the last one. Where's this mine? That is Tron. Where's this mine into... I need to hold land grant for Weather the Storm. So let's go Guild Globe. That actually gives me more value next turn. Oh, imagine if I had Pirate's Cannonade or whatever. Okay, that's tower. So we get to go tower. Land grant shows them what's up. I mean, I'm dying, so we just have to go for max storm count here and hit Weather the Storm plus thing. So getting lands out of my deck is the objective. Caravax Torch Teach by example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can hit them for 12. So they're dead next turn. So if I can hit Weather the Storm off of this literal one last card draw, I actually win. I'm on board. I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have exactly lethal here. So unfortunately I have to hope they don't have a green spell and kill... The problem is they have so many cards in hand. Yeah, if I hit Weather the Storm, I win. So, you know, it's not the worst game plan to just race them. Towards that I take 1, 2, 3, 4. If they have a green spell, I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just die if they have any spell here. They have 2 cards in hand. I mean, we just gotta hope they really misplay somehow. Because basically I need them to not kill me somehow. And then draw another burn spell this turn and kill them this turn. Right, if their hand is 3 Elephant Guides, maybe. Wait, they just have lethal anyway. Look, I don't think I'm winning if I cast Teach by example there. I think it's more likely that I win from them making a mistake. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to crack Barbed Sextant on my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're dead. I was supposed to crack Barbed Sextant on my turn, because if I draw Weather the Storm on their turn, then I actually could have survived. I wouldn't have drawn the burn spell I needed, but that was close. I'm learning the matchup. I think if I had the thing that does 2 to all creatures, you know, we're just crushing. So we'll figure it out. See you guys next round. All right, we're playing against Belfie. We're on the draw. I think I've just learned that these are the trap hands. The hands with like double land grant. Ooh. Yeah, the hands with like double land grant, no Tron lands are really bad. This one's even worse. Okay, let's get rid of Weather the Storm, Teach by example, and we just have 3 Urza's power plants. Okay, black is usually a good matchup. I'm trying to play against Delver. This deck is built to like destroy Delver of Secrets. But we're not facing the good matchups. Undertaker. Whoa, is this like a Tortured Existence thing? Whoa, that's pretty sick if it is. I might be super dead also because they can gain a bunch of life off of their it's the like Dredge Dinosaur or whatever. Where like if it's put from your graveyard to your hand you gain 2 life. They could just gain a ton of life from that. What's our best draw? That's always basically every time you're playing, you just want to consider like, what is your game plan? What am I drawing into? What am I trying to do? And I think my best draw is like cracking Chromatic Sphere into Prophetic Prism or Explore, I think is what I'm trying to do. Did they just skip their turn? I don't know. It's my turn too. Okay. All right, we have Metamorphose. I think I have enough card draw to merit cracking this. There's a land grant. So I think I just Metamorphose and then double cast Abundant Harvest for green here. Okay, so we Abundant Harvest for probably non-land. Okay, Relay is good. I'm just gonna go for double non-land actually, because I need to hit like a Prophetic Prism or something. Okay, I cannot cast any cards right now, but this is why we're running the Barbed Sextant, because it will give us mana instantly, whereas the others will not. Yeah, they're playing Dredge things, which seems like one of our best possible matchups. There's our Chromatic Star, so we can go Urza's Tower. I kind of want to just wait a little bit, build up a Galvanic Relay Storm, Like if we draw another Chromatic Star, Prophetic Prism and stuff, I'm taking 2 a turn. It's not a huge deal. Normally these decks don't win super fast. Kitchen Imp. Post-combat. You love to see the post-combat haste creatures. Okay, so we did hit Tron. And go Urza's Mine. Taking like 4. I'm gonna wait one more turn. Next turn I can cast a land grant, most likely, and then like it'd just be so much better. Also, I keep getting spam calls from the same number. I guess you can just block them. I should just block them. Okay, so we gain 2 life effectively off Kitchen Imp not hitting us. Maybe they're playing Madness and not Dredge. Okay. Here's his tower. Alright, let's do it. Crack for green, because I can now Ancient Stirrings for like Prophetic Prism or Guild Globe. Perfect. Stirrings. Do we want Guild Globe or Prism? Probably Prism. We get both. I won't complain. Prism, Prism. Oh my gosh. Guild Globe. Oh wow. Okay. Red. Metamorphose. Red, green. Into Chromatic Star, Galvanic Relay for 8. Seems good. Yeah, the decks that are even a little bit slow, this just stomps on. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say stomps on. There's Teach by Example, there's Torch. Alright, they're dead. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, unless they have life gain, they just die right here. And they can't even duress it. That's the messed up part about Galvanic Relay. Like, if it drew cards, that would be one thing. But they're just exiled. So they just sit there and your opponent's like, I can't. I think you can Rift Sweeper, maybe. But that's not, you know, a viable option. I think that might be literally the only card that does anything. Okay. I don't know of much mono black like life gain or whatever. So let's go Urza's Mine. Sack this for blue red. I might as well play Explorer, I guess, because I can. Just in case things go wrong, like it would be good. Explorer's mana neutral. Cast Explorer. Like they can't have Weather the Storm, for example. We get to go Urza's Mine. Teach by Example, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Add red. Torch, yep. Wow, Teach by Example is a huge boost for this deck. It's unreal how good this card is in this deck. Okay. Game 2, I don't really know what's going on. I need some amount of more burn, I think, just so I don't get hit by discard, because that's probably their best interaction. So I'm going to bring that in. I don't feel like I need to be particularly fast, so I'm going to cut Crop Rotation. And on the draw, I'm actually going to cut Land Grant, because it's just kind of bad. They're playing mono black. I guess I just bring in another Rolling Thunder. Now that I'm running Teach by Example, I think I actually just want more burn spells, because like there's a lot of situations where you just have 13 mana on turn 4 or 5. Yeah, I should probably just have more of these in the main deck, because now I think the deck just plays differently. Before, the deck was like, play your entire deck, get up to 20 mana, and then cast Rolling Thunder. This is like, get up to 13 mana and kill them. And you don't really have to like relay into relay into relay most of the time. That's not plan A anymore. Well, this is a hand. I'll keep it. I mean, it's weak to duress, which they almost certainly have. Okay, they don't. It's a Putrid Imp. Natural Tron. If they don't duress my Prophetic Prism, I'm feeling relatively comfortable. I am very, very close to just cutting Land Grant and Forest and running 12 lands, only Tron lands. But I guess with Crop Rotation, those are useful. Okay, take the hit. Okay. We get to go, I guess, Tower. I mean, I have Tron here, so there's no really, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to have 7 mana next turn. Because that's how math works. 3 lands, 7 mana. Yeah, I think I need to mulligan more. That's definitely a weakness of mine. Just hard casting a Grave Scrabbler for no value. This seems like my opponent's actual nightmare matchup. Because they're like, I can get all this value if they kill my thing. It's good, I can fog their attacks. And you just, like, unless they have Mesmeric Fiend, they're in deep trouble. Yeah. Ooh, Guild Globe. Okay, so we go Urza's Power Plant. Guild Globe. Let's abundant harvest for non-land. I mean, we have things going on. Manamorphose. All right. Check this for red. I'm actually gonna save. Well, no, because if I hit relay here, it is pretty good, and I have like enough stuff to get mana. So let's go red green. Okay, I didn't need that anyway. So let's go like this. Hold up a green, and I might play chromatic sphere. I might not. We're like pretty close to just killing them, so that feels nice, I guess. I'm glad I sided in more. I guess. Yeah, I want chromatic sphere in hand in case I draw a relay. I'm glad I sided in more burn because that's what we're drawing towards. Hell Mongrel. Oh, that's sweet artwork. 4/3. It can get bigger. Okay, I mean this is some amount of pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm actually dead next turn, I think. I mean, it depends on like obviously what they discard and stuff, but the Root Walla. We could also just draw Weather the Storm. That will buy us a turn. This is a very land-heavy draw. Wow, really? Okay. Alright, Chromatic Sphere, show us the way. This is just gonna add red. I basically need to teach by example into Rolling Thunder. Wow. Alright. Game 3 it is. Do I want to bring in... No, Rolling Thunder would have just been good there. I think we're fine. That was just... We're running 14 lands and we drew like 10 of them or something. Alright, game 3. On the play. Yeah, it has all the elements. I don't love it, especially without... My sideboarding is killing me, I think, because crop rotation, if you have forest in your hand, is good. And they mulligan, okay. Duress would be not the most devastating thing, just kind of annoying. Fume Spitter is fine. I'm okay with that. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Yeah, let's just play Prism. Okay, Guild Globe helps. So I think this is almost certainly going to be like a defensive Carevex Torch, just hit something. And their draw is much, much slower. It's just a Fume Spitter. And we hit Weather the Storm. Alright, Abundant Harvest for land. Okay, Urza's Mine, Guild Globe. Okay, there's Tron. Step 1, done. Step 2, we need to draw like a couple Manamorphose or something. I mean, honestly, just like even one spell into Weather the Storm Relay would be good. We'd have 8 mana. So it would have to be Manamorphose, but I think we'll just wait a turn, right? We have Weather the Storm, so... Destroy... Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, we're in for the long haul then. They also happened to choose the one I did not have another copy of. Okay, there's Rolling Thunder. That's helpful. Let's play Tower. Pass turn. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they're just continuously destroying my lands, that's not great. But it definitely could be worse. Because I'm taking 1 damage per turn. Okay, and I think Hell Mongrel needs to go soon-ish. Alright, Strings is great. Prophetic Prism. I have double Galvanic Relay. I mean, I pretty much need to hit Tron for anything to happen, so let's just play Prism. Okay, so let's play the Tower, because then if we do hit Tron soon, like, we're much stronger. I'm hoping they empty their hand a bit more so I can torch, because now I can torch for 4. But if I like torch for a non-lethal amount, it's going to be, you know, they just discard their hand and then I die. Okay, there's the Root Walla. Just play a bunch of stuff. I want a Rolling Thunder. All the little dudes. So they can give it +2 right now. Fleshbag Marauder. I will take that. I guess that sets them up for a Stinkweed Imp. Okay, so right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So I can... Yeah, I just have to Abundant Harvest for land here. Okay, perfect. Urza's mine. So now there's a couple things I can do. I want to double Galvanic Relay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 6. Okay. What are we doing here? They have 1 card in hand. Can I just wipe their board? Can that be my turn? How much mana do I have? 8. So I need to hit this for 4. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just do this. 4-1-1. That's 6, so I can hit them for 2. And then, yeah, we get way more time this way. And statistically, if they have a kill spell, they should be killing Urza's power plant. Oh, they just have nothing. Okay, that's even better. Yeah, alright, we'll just do it. We'll go Weather the Storm. I don't know why I tapped like that. I have a forest. That was bad. Now we get to go... Yeah, the tapping was really bad. So let's go blue-red here. Into relay. Oh, actually... Yeah, we'll go into relay. I don't know why I'm tapping all my mana, but you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, sacking that Guild Globe might cost me because Teach by Example is double red. Alright, well we have a backup copy of Urza's Mind, so that's fine, I guess. Ooh, they do have the Grave Scrabbler. Wait, Hellmongrel makes this deck a lot better. There's a world I lose this. That is for sure. Oh, he didn't want to cast the Wild Mongrel? Okay. So they discard Wild Mongrel, get back Grave Scrabbler. Oh, I just take 10. Okay. I'm honestly probably dead next turn, so we need to draw Teach by Example or something. Yeah, I think I've just been playing this wrong. I was supposed to say Weather the Storm, because that's my, like, big thing. Although it's hard to know, right? Like, I could just as easily hit Teach by Example here. So we get to go Urza's Mine. Explore is mana neutral. Because we have a power plant. Okay, another power plant. I don't love it. But I guess this Explorer is now mana neutral, so that's fine. Galvanic Relay. So right now their hand is a Wild Mongrel. They're going to discard it, I don't think they can kill me if I kill the Wild Mongrel, because otherwise they're going to get back Grave. They might still be able to kill me, honestly. Can I kill them if I hit off Sphere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, so let's crack this for red. No. Yeah, because they're at 19. I think I would hit them for 18 damage. With 12, Teach by Example plus Torch for 9 is 18. So they would go to 1. That Jungle Hollow. Okay, so that's good to know. So if I crack this, that doesn't do anything. I don't know if there's anything I can hit here that's not Carevex Torch, so I think we're just going to save the Chromatic Sphere mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I can kill them next turn. So I just hit this for all of it. If they can't kill me, that's good. And if they can't kill me, I win. And if they can, so what? And by so what I mean I could have survived if I had saved that Weather the Storm, I think. So they discard the thing. They get back the Mongrel. They discard, so I'm going to take 3 plus 5. I'm dead exactly, I think. If they have enough mana for it, which they may not, because that's 4. I think they're 1 mana short of killing me. So they discard this. They can cast it for free. They get back Grave Scrabbler. Oh, they're getting that. So I take 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. 9. Right now I'm taking 9 damage. 10 because they get back Grave Scrabbler off the madness. So I actually am exactly dead. Wow. Well played, opponent. Yeah, they can actually hit me for 11, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of learning with this deck. This deck is so much harder to play than it looks. So what I needed to do is protect Weather the Storm. Because basically if I can gain any amount of life, that's just like the key. And then just save the Galvanic Relay for like the following turn. Something like that. Uh-oh. They still can kill me, I guess. But that was 1, 2, 3, 7. I don't think they can kill me anymore. I think they needed to discard Grave Scrabbler. Okay, this is why you never concede, right? They discard Grave Scrabbler to this and use the madness there to get back a creature. They have 3 cards in hand somehow. Okay, I'm still dead. Never mind. Unfortunate. I should be winning this. This is a matchup that I definitely misplayed somewhere. GG's. See you guys next round. Well, we're playing against Average Hobbs again. That's probably not good for me. And this hand is a keep. It's not a great hand, but if they're on Stompy again, that's not good. If they're playing the mirror match, that'd be sweet. But yeah, this whole matchup has really, really made me want Circle Protection Green. Like basically I need like one card to like make me survive one more turn. Because almost every single game I was one turn away from doing a thing. I guess I can land grant, show them what's up, grab our forest. And we have enough colored mana, so I think we're just gonna crack Barb Sextant, play Barb Sextant, crack Barb Sextant, play Chromatic Star. There's the relay. This is the redemption round. Yeah, let's metamorphose a bunch. Hope to hit a relay. Red, green. Oh my gosh. I guess we're gonna crack Chromatic Star here for red. Yeah, I gotta go for it. I need to hit a land here. I need it. I need this. Red, green. There we go. Urza's Mine, Galvanic Relay. It's still not over, but there's the tower, so we do hit Tron. That's a start. We have the Teach by Example. We're dead in like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're dead nearly next turn, potentially exactly next turn. We are dead next turn. Okay, go tower. How do we do this? I had to use all my metamorphoses. I guess we start with Explorer. Because I'm gonna need to draw Lucky to survive this. And I think it involves just hitting Weather the Storm, given what I'm seeing basically. So we can go Chromatic Sphere for green. Another Teach by Example. Abundant Harvest for land. Okay. Not the tower, but it'll do. Then I can play this Prism. And then I just have to Chromatic Star into Weather the Storm here. Okay. That'll do it. I can go Barbed Sextant. Crack that just so I get more cards next turn. Weather for 7. So I gained 21. So that gives me quite a bit of time. I have the Teach by Example. I have Tron. So hopefully 31 life plus this is enough to, you know, find the burn spell and hit him with Teach by Example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I hit Urza's Tower and... Wow, no land. Okay. Well, we get to go Metamorphose. It's so many Explorers too. Gonna be... red, green. I mean, I'm going to cast Galvanic Relay, so I guess I have to add red. And then we're just hoping to hit a Tron land. There we go. Yeah, we're hoping to hit a Tron land. Let's cast this Explorer. Another Tron land. Okay. Cast another Explorer. Field Globe is excellent here. Abundant Harvest. Yeah, so Guild Globe means I have enough to go off. So we can now Abundant Harvest off Chromatic Star for green here. Land Grant. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're going to see what I have anyway. So we may as well do this. Just so I don't have to draw Forest off Abundant Harvest. Non-land. Another Abundant Harvest. So I'm going to go Forest. And this time I think I'm going to go with Explore. Chromatic Sphere. This is so much Storm. Stack this for green. Oh, crop rotation is interesting. I can use that next turn, I think. Because I think we're just going to Abundant Harvest for non-land. And then play Galvanic Relay. So we get our whole deck. If they can kill us, they can kill us. We just need Caravec's Torch. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Maybe I just need the Weather the Storms. So now we get to go Tower. And I don't think I need to do anything fancy here. We could just go Field Globe for blue-red. Teach by Example, Torch. Torch you. So they can't really like Weather the Storm to get out of this if they have like main deck Weather or whatever. Alright, redemption round starts now. Bring in second copy of Weather the Storm. Bring in Fiery Candidate. Remove Land Grant on the draw. And Barbed Sextant on the draw. Run it like that. Actually, I think I'm going to cut Explore and bring in another copy of Weather the Storm. I think the games that I die are where I'm like Explore flooded. It's really good though. I don't know. We'll see. We're just testing things to see what works. Because basically, like if I draw too many Explorers and don't hit Tron, I'm in trouble. If I hit Tron, Explore is good. But again, the whole thing about the new build of the deck is I don't need to hit 20 mana because I could just hit him for, 30 to the face. Alright. This hand has the elements. I like the turn one being just Vault Scourge, although they could be on just the mono life gain plan. I also regret cutting Land Grant with crop rotation, so maybe I should not do that. Okay, Emissary. Their hand must not be particularly, or they just have all Burning Tree Emissaries. I was gonna say, if they led with Vault Scourge, that tells me they don't have any other green creature spells. Oh, actually it makes sense if they have the Pit Skulk. Alright, let's correct this for green. Abundant Harvest for land. We draw the Mine, Barb Sextant. So we can hit Tron next turn, actually. Crop rotation is good. Don't cut crop rotation. Oh, Manamorphose was excellent. So I think I need 2 turns here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, there's a couple things that do kill me, but I should be able to... We play this. We sacrifice this for red. We then Manamorphose. Red-green, we're going to get green-red. Oh, that would have been good. But we crop rotation the power plant for a tower. And we're out of mana, so we just Galvanic Relay here. I draw a card. Oh, I also draw a tower. Alright, didn't want to draw Urza's Mine. I think I'm going to be like 1 colored mana short. Like if I had 1 extra... Oh, let's see. I have 1, 2... Okay, they have Elephant Guide, so I'm just dead anyway. Sick draw. I mean, that's a turn 4 kill. Okay, on the play, I think I need these Barb Sextants and Land Grants. And I can cut 1 copy of Weather the Storm. I'll go down 1 of these. Run it like that. Urza's Tower, Ancient Stirrings, Prism, Weather the Storm, Torch. I mean, that is all the things. You don't really want Torch in your opener, but sometimes I could just use it early to kill a thing. They keep 7. Don't love to see it. But we have outs. We just need to get lucky at this Ancient Stirrings. You really don't want to draw Teach by Example early. Alright, deck. I think last time I played against them... Okay, there's a Mine. Put in any order. I think last time I played against them, I whiffed on a Stirrings, and that was just what killed me. So let's not have that happen. I take 2. So we have, again, Teach by Example, Torch. Ouch. Okay. Better that than Prophetic Prism. But now we need to hit a land off this, hopefully. Okay. Get to do that. We get to Abundant Harvest for land. There's Tron. If they don't kill my Prophetic Prism, I'll be in good shape. We're both like figuring out how to play against each other's decks, which is kind of cool. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So if I draw Urza's Tower and 1 more colorless or like colored mana source, I could just win. No, that's bad. Yep. Double Gleeful Sabotage. I mean, again, now we're just drawing live the Guild Globe. Right, I Guild Globe. Oh no, how much is that? 6, 7, 8? Oh, I'm dead next turn? No! Alright, well now I have to go like Chromatic Sphere into Chromatic Sphere into Guild Globe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, those were timely Gleeful Sabotages. Come on, deck. Okay, that's the start. There's the Guild Globe. The problem is we need like running Guild Globes now because this alone isn't enough to win anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe it is. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I might be able to do this. I just Weather the Storm here. Because I need everything else to go off next turn. I gain 6, I go up to 14. I Guild Globe for blue-red, Manamorphose, Teach by Example's Carifex Torch. And they would need to do 6 additional damage this turn. That seems very unlikely. Okay. We did it. Play the Mine. We Manamorphose. For red-red. We sack Guild Globe. For blue-red. We Teach by Example. Torch them. Or exactly lethal. Sometimes you just do it. Same targets. 10, 10. Oh, the redemption. It was. I mean, it's a pretty good redemption. That was really close. So overall, I mean, yes, we lost a lot of matches, but all of the matches were very close, right? 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 2-1, 2-1. So that tells me, and you saw the play errors too. So that tells me there is potential in this deck. I don't think, at least with the current build, it's going to be tier 1 because it is a little bit too slow. But I think if we can find a way to prevent ourselves from dying for literally one extra turn, like either make the deck one turn faster, or we can delay our opponents from killing us for one extra turn. I think this deck has a lot of potential because it's very consistent at like, you know, turn 4, 5, and 6. The problem we were running into is like almost every single time we died, it was like, well, I had lethal in my hand. So we just need to put a little bit more game plan into survival or speed. One of the two, right? Like adding crop rotation or something. And I think the deck has potential. So yeah, I think Teach by Example is a huge boost to the deck, and I'm excited to see where it goes. See you guys next time. If you made it this far into the video, you're clearly enjoying the content. So if you want to help support me being able to make more content, there's two ways to do it. The first is free and very easy. Just following me on Instagram. You get, you know, to see cool stuff like this cat made out of trees or this dog that's an island. Some very interesting or trippy videos like this one, which it's not for everybody. The other one is just going to my store. I sell art like the ones I've shown. So there's a lot of cool stuff there. You can shop the collections and see things like this. I'm selling t-shirts. And I would really appreciate it. Thank you.